So, hi everyone, my name's Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine, and within you. That's why I said inner. I'm sure you know that. And yeah, and it can be about you and your twin flame. Not every video I do is going to be yours, so just keep that in mind. Although there's always bits of it that we can take from it usually. It's fucking Baltic here, so and like my flat in general is freezing, so um yeah, I'm just wanting to get that again. It doesn't, if I'm sitting here for an hour, I'm sitting here for an hour. I'm going to be sitting here for an hour, I'm not. If I'm sitting here for 30 minutes fine, but it's I'm actually okay because I've got my really cozy my jammies that are they're not the most attractive, but they are very warm, and they've got my leopards all over it, so I'm actually pretty cozy. But yeah, that is the type of weather. It's just so, it's blown my mind that, like, at the weekend I was basking in like 22, I think it was even 23 degrees at one point. But I think that was like possibly the hot. I might be, nah, it wouldn't have been the hottest day of the year because it was definitely hotter down there. But yeah, it's just crazy to go from that to this. It's like pretty mental. So I'm definitely not opening the window to burn the sage, but we done a lot of saging yesterday. So, right. So on the bottom of this deck, we've got reveal. I want to tell you the truth, and I've not even got to using that deck yet. But I just looked, and that feels really significant. So right now as I'm filming this, although everything is timeless, oh, and on that note as well, everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. The channeling bit, meaning the way I approach every video is going to have something to do with who this is going to make sense to. It can make sense to lots of different people, male and female. The clearing bit, I'm always clearing energy. I'm always clearing with the violet flame, purple energy. That's not a coincidence. Yeah, transmuting negative energy, spell work, black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, all these different names I don't even know the names of. I just always have the intention to clear anything that has been fucking with your mind, even if that's in the world as well, like the dark mass hypnosis that they use in adverts, all of it, right? So, and again, if you've got it really deeply, deeply buried in your subconscious, I don't know, like maybe you've had, I don't know, you've been around something that's particularly damaged you in some type of way. Although, again, I just feel like that's, in many things in the world, I've done that to all of us, and that's why we have to do deep shadow work and deep clearing. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you've identified that through your own shadow work, like going inwards, hermit mode and stuff, and now you're like, right, I need help with this. Like, for instance, again, this is what I mean if you're new around the channel. Again, I know people that aren't new know this, but I'm just sort of feeling into this, like channeling it before I start with the cards, because everything I do, that's the healing bit. Everything I do is healing, so I'm always holding the intention and sending healing energy. So I might be using cards to do it, but I'm always doing the sending the healing there. They're pulling my eyes to the inner child cards, and that's really fascinating because I really feel like now I'm going to use cards that will hopefully help us to identify what I'm feeling, but I feel it's because whenever the moon is in Cancer, that is the mother line. So it's, mother figures, whether that be like a mum in the equation, so your mum, your person's mum, it can be like the mother of children. It can even stretch to being like just a friend that's a mum that's karmic interference, or you know what I mean. It can be quite a lot of people when you think about it, but usually it homes in on something. But there's something with that because I've just it's like when I couldn't sleep last night, I was getting guided to different sorts of videos as well, and it was all ones along that line. It was very much all ones along controlling mother energies, or controlling like mother of children, like people that are trying to basically halt people's spiritual growth and some kind. But just keep in mind, it doesn't need to be these things, like, and it really just depends who I'm talking to. You're going to know. So it could be your mum, could be your person's mum, could be the mother of a child, if that's going to come to the equation. It could even just be like a friend in your life that has children and they're showing up as the mother of a child, but it's something like that, right? So I don't know either, so we'll just see when we get into this. But yeah, the fact that they're guiding me with inner child cards really... In fact, I'm just going to go for that right now. Let's see. So, and I think even though I just said that, I'm going to go for that right now. Maybe that is a message here that somebody's like, I'm just going to go for that right now. So someone has been holding somebody back from what they want to do, inner child wounds. And I'm on the squeaky couch if you're hearing all that noise going about. But let's just see. So I'm going to identify, I'm going to use the archetype cards. And it's just, it keeps making me laugh how when I go to film these videos, it sounds like I've got a really sore throat, and I haven't in the slightest. So, and that's now been for like 2 weeks. So what this is like, I'm channeling collectively people whose energy is very low. Because in general, like, my energy actually isn't low at all. Like, I'm cold right now, but I've actually got quite a lot of energy, which is quite unusual for a Cancer moon. More energy in the heart, maybe because I rested a lot yesterday, but anyway, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, but it's just funny, my voice keeps being like Phoebe from Friends, like, you know, like, smelly cat, what are they feeding you? But yeah, I do feel I'm picking up on somebody that has low energy right now, because that is usually my sign when I've got a throat, when my throat goes like, because again, it is basically when I wake up, never mind first thing in the morning, even the days when I get up later, my voice is like this. It's just I have got quite a coarse kind of deep voice. I was laughing about it when my cousin who's 10 years younger, because she had a voice that was even deeper than mine when she was like, particularly when she was around 2 or 3. We used to say she sounded like a coal miner. And she was laughing her head off because I was telling her when I saw her at the weekend, and she was like, really? And I was like, how have you never heard that before? Like, we all used to have banter about it. Because her voice is nothing like that now. And also her character's a lot different. So it's quite funny. And I was asking my mum, I was like, what was I like at like 2 and 3? And she was like, you were angelic. So ain't nothing changed around here, guys. Still angelic, but no, I'm only joking. Well, I'm not joking. I actually am very angelic, but I do have an integrated healed shadow as well. So that's my badass side, and I own both. But and you know, I don't know if you've heard me saying this before. Well, actually, lots of people will have heard me saying it before, but I haven't said it for a while. When I listened to, I think it's Angels in Her Hair, which is Lorna Byrne, you know, the Irish woman. I cried when I listened to that audiobook because it was really similar to my experience. Like, she's, you know, very connected to angels, but she's also, I think she's extremely dyslexic, actually, from what I remember. And again, you know, I've got that amongst a million other things. Except I wouldn't call me extremely dyslexic because I'm actually a really good speller, like, for real. And I've noticed when other people don't spell things right and that, and grammar and stuff. But so that randomness is going to have something to do with all of this too. I don't know, something's coming up here about, like, maybe like you've allowed people around you to make you feel like you're stupid when you're not. Because like you said, with me sort of homing in on that, like, there might be other things that I find a bit difficult, but actually there's other things in life that like come easy as fuck to me that other people need to work at for ages. Like psychic skills, which is why which is why I help. Not only do I talk about it, that I get that on a daily basis, and I have done my whole life. I talk about it because it's also the clients I attract, and you'll only know that if you are a client, that which you're a soul fam client too, because I don't like just calling people clients. And funny, they pulled my eyes to that when I said that. So we're soul family around here. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, I've always just felt angels around me, and like energies, supportive energies from as young as like a baby. Like, I'm one of those people. I just thought that everybody felt energies around them. So anyway, someone must be resonating with that too. So let's see, give us an inner child card. be present, find clarity in the moment. Yeah, so look at this full moon, and it's like a third eye thing, which again is reminding me of the purple and the third eye between your brow, you know, which is about being able to see clearly. Again, another thing that I'm here to help people do. Clear means clear, clear seeing, clarity, all that jazz. That's also my other business, you know what I mean? Like that's my coaching side of my business is like crystal clear clarity, because, well, I do bring people that clarity. But actually, because think about it, that's actually what the session's called. My main session is called Crystal Clear Clarity. I just realised that. Like that's, yeah. So there you go. So there must be something about somebody needing, you know, clarity here, or they've got the clarity. Find clarity in the moment. And again, I feel it's about an Empress, because I'm being drawn into the Free, and the Free in Tarot is the Empress, so that'll be fascinating if the Empress comes out and I use the Tarot. But these are all just things that are coming in here. So yeah, I do feel there's, whether you are the feminine or the masculine, the male or the female, it doesn't really matter. Both of you could have similar experiences at different points. Someone could have went through it earlier and someone's going through it now. I feel there's a lot of jealousy, or there's going to be a lot of jealousy around the way that you can just tap in a way that other people can't. The way that you do what you do, or the way that you know what you know, or there's definitely something coming through here about people that have tried to make you feel like you're wrong. Definitely something around, I feel particularly when I'm talking to masculine, it's like people have tried to make you feel like you're not worthy of this connection, or you're not suited to this Empress, something like that. 1144. Okay, so that's quite a lot of stuff that's just flooded in. Oh, another thing that I was going to... Wow, look what's on the bottom. You deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. I'm going to read both of these. That's what I'm getting. It's like somebody's been made to feel. Now, again, in counsellor language, nobody can make you feel anything. You're allowing people to make you feel like that. But I do have a problem with saying it like that, because it's just the way you're taught to say it in counselling. But I think it can be argued that if you have been like heavily brainwashed from a child to believe that you're not worthy of being seen or loved, or it really depends how deep we're going with whoever this is making sense to you. Because like I said, with some of the people that I've helped, unfortunately a lot of people I've helped, male and female, that is the case, where you've had caregivers around you that have made you feel like you're not good enough when you are good enough. So this is a sad one today. It's not everyone's, but it's going to make sense to whoever. But look at that. There's the card from yesterday. It's going to be time to celebrate soon. Cultivate an air of celebration today. There's something that's good, and I feel what's going to be celebrated is, if this is speaking to you, you're being able to see through the people that made you feel like you weren't good enough. And you do deserve to be seen, and you do deserve to be heard. This is about somebody stepping into their self-worth. I don't know if I'll quickly see what that one says. You deserve to be seen. Within each of us, no matter how deep it might reside, is someone who desperately longs to be seen and cherished for who they are. This is a normal desire that is crucial to our well-being and the embodiment of our true self. It's not selfish, nor is it anything to be ashamed of. The gift of being seen is something that was meant to be given to us as children by a trusted caregiver. That's really freaking me out that I used the words caregiver and now it's got caregiver, because it's not really something that I would say. But sometimes they were able to do so. They were unable to do so, sorry. So that means something that I said. They were able to do so. So the point is, this person was able to do it, but they chose not to. There can be various reasons for this, and even if a caregiver did love us, they might still not have been able to truly see us as we are. So I do feel there's something around like somebody's been able to see that something is true, but they've made you feel it isn't. And there's lots of different things. Again, for some people, it's like people have tried to heavily suppress your intuition, like maybe gaslight you. Like, so say you're like, oh, I've got a funny feeling about this, or I don't think I'm in the right marriage, I don't think I'm in the right relationship, I don't think I can trust these friends, whatever it is, and someone around you, it feels like a mother figure is being like, oh, you're crazy, or you're imagining it, or you're paranoid, but it's like, I feel you're right if this is you. I just looked at 144, that was confirmation. And because I just looked at 144, I do feel as well, if you specifically expressed having a twin flame connection with someone, I feel it feels like a family member around you, or like however that would fit, has been like, yeah, try to gaslight you, like, no, that's not the right thing, all that kind of jazz. This is quite specific. In truth, it can be easier to see a person through our own lens instead of letting that person show us a new view of the world. If you feel there are parts of you that would benefit from being seen, now is the time to do so. In the same way it is healing for another to see us, it can be just as beneficial for us to see ourselves. And then I feel the healing and the celebrations coming in, because this is somebody that's actually realising, actually, I do deserve to be seen and heard, and I want to be seen and heard and witnessed by my feminine. So that feels like it's coming from masculine, but don't disregard this if you're the feminine on the journey. It could still be for you. I picked up this card by accident, but in this context, look at what I was saying. Somebody's trying to hold somebody back. No, it's not yet time. But I feel it is time. And if you take action to cut the cords from the people that are holding you back, you're going to be celebrating. But if somebody keeps telling you, if this is you, it's not the right time. Something like that. Let's see. Right, yeah, let's read this. Acceptance exercise, and it's on page 77. That could be significant year of birth or just a significant number in some reason. That's very high vibrational, very purple crown chakra energy too. For this exercise, think of at least one thing you're very good at, but that you have not allowed yourself to claim as yours. You see how that fits with what I was saying before I even pulled the card? I think I said that before I pulled the card. That somebody's made you feel less than and not acknowledge something that's special about you. Either that you are in a special twin flame connection, because it is fucking special, like, because not everybody is one. And even other twin flames, some don't even have as strong a connection as some others. The telepathy can be very extremely heightened with some twins. Once you have something in mind, make I am statements. These statements can be about anything you like, but they should provide a sense of empowerment when you say them aloud, to sort of counteract where you've been disempowered. A few examples are, I'm powerful, I'm kind, I'm amazing. Isn't that funny that we've got the thing on be kind right now? I'm amazing at board games. That's a bit random. Get as specific as you can regarding your awesomeness. Write down your I am statements in a place somewhere where you can see them throughout your day. Whenever you see these statements, speak them aloud with conviction. Believe that what you're speaking about yourself is irrevocably true. I can't say that word. So remember as well that one of the things that, you might not realise is that I actually can do this in personal sessions. So like we could do some EFT tapping, or just some anything based around getting at the root cause of your trauma, which is really what I do in all my sessions. But specifically, it feels like the tapping would be really good for somebody listening to this. And again, you can watch videos like that yourself, but there is something really powerful about doing that with someone. Like for me, being on the receiving end of when I've done that with someone, it's really powerful for getting rid of limiting beliefs. But also, like, I love being the facilitator of doing that with someone, because it can get very emotional. It's reminding me, because I just watched a reality programme, I think it was just yesterday at some point, and the girl was getting that with someone, and I know it was my guides reminding me to remind all of you that that is another one of my services. And it matters because, I know that I'm very honoured and humbled that a lot of you do trust me. And you really do have to do that with somebody that you do trust, because it can get very emotional. But it's powerful for releasing the heavy, stuck energy. People that have made you feel like shit. That's really what I want to say. Somebody's been around people that make them feel like shit. And it's making me feel quite sad, because we're in a Cancer moon and that's emotional. So that's why a lot of people get guided to this channel for mothering in a positive way. Like I said, it's really strange that I attract people that are a lot older than me, younger than me, the same age, male, female. And it is, I do channel that Mother Mary kind of gentle, nurturing energy. But I have got a lot of, inner child mothering placements to, you know, and that's why I'm good at working with actual children as well as the inner child. So, and I know a lot of you know that. It's just if someone's new and they're wondering why they've been guided to the channel. How do you feel after a day of practicing I am statements? Is there anything holding you back from believing in your own awesomeness? Yeah, so I feel this is very strongly. Somebody's got clarity about a twin flame connection, about your own intuitive psychic gifts, whatever words you want to use, and something that you've been hiding. So it could be your feelings, your gifts, it can be a mixture of both. So that's quite specific. And unfortunately, I really do feel it is linked. Oh, is that the secret card behind that? Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. You see how that fits? Like, I feel if this is you, like, you're afraid of what other people will think about you for being able to do what you can do. And, like, let's be honest, people are going to gossip, because if you could do something that's pretty cool and different, they're going to gossip. They're going to be jealous. Some people are not going to be jealous. They're going to be like, wow, that's really cool. And they're going to be inspired. But a lot of people are going to be jealous too, because most people have not done the deeper healing work to, like, work on their own shit. So they'll just waste time being jealous of you. And you've got to get over that. There's no other way to say that in a less harsh way. You've got to get over that, or you'll just hold yourself back. What? Because the other people? No. Come and get some support with me if that's the case. I am always safe and protected. Life supports me in every way. That's a very good affirmation to tell yourself. So we're in Libra season. Love, peace and harmony, but be careful not to people please. And it's about balance and duality, which is why I don't know when I'm going to bring that about. Probably from tomorrow, actually. I'll probably start focusing in on the light and the shadow. Don't know how I'm going to do that, you know. I don't know, I'll focus on the light and the shadow, because that's what I got to download to focus on. And remember, I'd said as well, if you missed me saying that, at some point I think from tomorrow I'm just going to film a whole load in advance, and so I'm not going to be doing them real time. Some I might do extra ones that are in real time, but a lot of them I'm just going to film them all ahead of time, and it's just because, like I said, I've been strongly guided to have some time off for myself. And I think that's like if you think about what I'm saying about my voice, like I said, my energy is pretty chilled right now. I feel in a good place, and that's not always the way I'm feeling. That's how I feel right now. And but my voice, like I said, it's not sore even in the slightest, but it sounds like strained, which is, I just know with my language and my guides, it's like I said, I'm either channeling somebody that is trying to find their voice, and that's clearly with this, somebody's trying to find their true authentic voice to speak up, and tell their truth and reveal the truth. It feels like heavily oppressive energy has stopped somebody from speaking and being their truth. And that's why I feel the voice is coming through like this. But also, I do feel it is mixed in a little bit with the fact that it's like they're reminding me that I'm to start slowing down soon. So, like I said, it won't make any difference to you. You'll still be seeing a video, but yeah. So on that note, actually, if you are wanting a session, I'm going to be available for sessions. I keep saying tomorrow. Is tomorrow Thursday or is tomorrow Friday already? Yeah, because today's Thursday. Yeah. So I know I've already got a client tomorrow night at some point, but I've got space for other people if you're watching this in real time. And then after that, I will be able to have clients next week up until whatever. I think the Friday would be the 4th. Yeah, so up until now. So basically, right. What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 27th of September. I've got some space if you want to book, and then I will be available from. I'm just looking to see on my calendar. I think that's the 1st. Yeah, Tuesday the 1st through to the Friday, and then I'm not going to be available for personal sessions for another week or so. So yeah, basically book a session now, even if you want it for after that. And if you've actually booked something ages ago, and you're wanting to have that session, you know, book it in now for when I'm back to working. But anyway, so that's housekeeping. So let's just see, let's pull these cards in when I feel guided to. I think this is going to be an hour. It's quite funny that I said that. It is. So I already shuffled these. What's on the bottom? Oh, 10 of Wands. So I already shuffled, but I will shuffle again. This is a feminine that, when I've said about this card before, this is the feminine energy that I'm picking up on here. You've reached a point of carrying like heavy burdens, and you're no longer willing. It feels like you're no longer willing to carry the heavy burdens of whatever it is. But it definitely feels like the heavy burdens of this union as well. So say you're a feminine that's been pouring all your love and energy into helping others, you know. So whether you're a feminine like myself that is here to enlighten and awaken others, you know, just by basically being in your real frequency, you know, you're being told to have a bit of a break. Not a coincidence, I just spoke about me having a bit of a break. But it could be as well that, you know, you've been working very hard to awaken, you know, your twin flame to the truth as well. And again, in this case, it feels like, you know, this is going to connect with wherever there's energies around them that haven't got good intentions for them. And again, if that doesn't make sense to you, this isn't yours. But this would strongly, with the downloads I got, this is somebody that strongly needs this message. And again, write down the fact that the film I've got on pause, because this is totally like film and movie weather, you know what I mean? It's and it's definitely because I can't believe it's already Friday tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing in fact, that's why I definitely need to rest my voice after this. Providing I can, I'm going to be filming a lot of videos really Friday and over the weekend, which I don't usually work, because I want to channel that Leo moon energy so that I then can have the rest, you know what I mean, like the next week. But yeah, the film I've got on pause is a 5-year engagement, and I love that, right? Because it's hilarious, but it's really deep at bits as well. And there are a lot of people that try to sabotage that connection and that, like, write down the fact where there's, like, you know, there's a boss that is manipulating the woman because he wants her for himself. There is not so much on the guy's side. So yeah, take out the genders. But basically the point is like there's people that from the get-go are trying to, you know, cause issues and sabotage. So whoever the connections are in the life. But yeah, I feel this is a feminine that you know, you've had enough and you're moving on. Because look, she's like, you know, she's got her bags packed in general, and it's like she's moving on. So I feel you're moving on from pouring too much energy into a situation that feels like, is this ever going to make a difference? That's what I'm, so again, remember, this can just be how somebody's feeling, and that is very shadow side of Cancer Moon, like feeling quite fed up. But it could be, you know, but what I want to say is coming through from the guides is that, you know, this hasn't been in vain. The difference that you've been making in this person's life, you're about to see. So let's just see, I'm shuffling these again. What have we got for the feminine energy and the masculine feminine? Gobsmacked. Remember what I said? Because it's not me, it's God speaking through me. The Empress. And I can't remember what I said because it's not me, I just channel energy. But it was something along the lines of somebody can see the truth about an Empress. I knew they were going to do it because I said that. Do you know the other thing that's just happened is my eyes just got pulled to the 29 minutes, and as I'm talking it's about to be 29:11. So it'll be amazing when we find out whatever this 29:11's about, but it's got to be significant to someone here. So it's going to be that something amazing is going to happen on that particular day, or because that's not that far away, or it's someone's birthday or something. So let me know if it is a birthday. But wow, somebody's got clarity about an Empress. And that's why I channel at the start, right, the card, so you can see that, like, you know what I mean, this shit's real. I just shuffled and that came out. So someone's got clarity about an Empress. Oh my god, wow. That means, that's really deep. That means two things. unfortunately. So somebody's got clarity about an Empress, right? And I do feel this is a masculine's got clarity about a divine feminine and about the distortion around the divine feminine. So basically this masculine wasn't seeing a feminine clearly. Again, heavily influenced by people around them. And I've got cards that might back that up, but also, sadly, remember what else I said was I've had loads of downloads and I was guided to different videos. And it's quite funny, it was like when I was falling in and out of sleep, so it's like ones that I'm like, oh, I want to go back and watch them today because I only watched 10 minutes and I fell asleep. But generally, all the ones I was getting pulled to read about where there's been like a mother figure or a mother of a child or something like that holding somebody back. So this feels like it really ties into when I used this deck before, I don't know, like 6-9 months ago. And it was a really horrible reading, and it's quite interesting because I might end up doing a few readings in my bed, because it's so cold and I'm cozy and stuff, and it's like and just to stress, it's because I'm being told like be in my bed, stay in my bed and stay cozy today and rest because so that I've got energy to get up and about, like because I'm going for lunch tomorrow and stuff, and I'm actually getting up and putting my makeup on, and I haven't had my makeup on since I came back from Manchester last weekend. So do you know what I mean? It's like that's the way that I work, is I've got to really rest. Oh yeah, look at what's on the storm. This is right. Okay, they're telling me to spit it out, but I said that there's definitely issues around mother people, mother figures. So like I said, whoever that is in your life, somebody's got clarity about an interfering mother figure as well. So whether this is like a mother of a child that has like caused a spanner in the works somehow, that is only now just coming out, or it could just be like this is known that this person is trying to stop somebody from moving forward, or like I said, it could be a bit darker, like this is somebody's actual mum that has like caused some sort of holding somebody back. And again, if this isn't your mum, it could be your person's mum, but it doesn't even need to be any of these things. I just need to keep stressing that. But there is something like that, because that card to me is about a splitting of the earth. Like somebody's now seeing that they've been getting held back in fear and the darkness. And they're seeing that now. See, this is why this card is. They're seeing that they're being guided to they're clearly seeing they're being guided to their Empress. Because everybody knows, or if you don't know, if you know the tarot, the Empress is the mother. But there's so much in this as well, because in this she has actually got that's weird too, that it was the World card on the King of Wands yesterday. You know what I mean? It was the World behind the King of Wands yesterday. And now it's the World and, and meant to be pregnant belly. So again, it's like more confirmation that this could be like it doesn't need to be somebody's mom. It could be like the mother of a child, or somebody is literally pregnant now, or there's a new beginning. There can be like loads and loads and loads of different things here. So God, it always blows my mind when I do that, because it's not me, it's him doing it for me. Right, let's see where the masculine's at. Oh, wait a minute though, and I just said the masculine at 33 minutes. I want to shuffle these some more. I'm going to leave that out. Look, unfortunately, the eternal child. This is like basically someone's getting clarity about where they've been manipulated from a child to believe and trust something. Trust in a person, and they're now realising this person has not had the best intentions for them, holding them back from something that was going to better their life. Right, could you just tell us, so I'm asking specifically, now they don't always play ball with this, but could you just identify, we're asking, could you identify the person that has been holding a masculine back that they've got clarity about from a divine feminine? Who is, identify. Now, the mother could come out, the siren, the shapeshifter, or none of these. We'll just see. Could you identify? And I'm getting a weird heat on the top of my crown. So again, somebody's getting the downloads. The vision. Look at what I've been saying. Somebody can clearly see. because the owl is about clearly seeing. And also, specifically, I could have been a part of helping somebody clearly see because of the name of the channel. But I feel you've been having your own visions as this is you. I feel this is linked to when I've said, you know, in dreams, like you've had a dream about who, a dream is actually, a vision in a dream has told you who is the problem here. Because a dream, you know, that's what happens to me all the time. And again, I spoke about it happened recently. Like they crystal clearly showed me in a dream/nightmare who has caused issues in my life. The mask, somebody that was wearing a mask. So somebody, again, this is what I mean, it feels like that's the thing that's shaking things up. Somebody's true identity, somebody's mask is falling off. And I do feel it's because if you are the person this is connecting to, it's been shown to you in a dream. Oh, what's that? The warrior. Yeah, you're a warrior. You've went through some challenges. Look, the star born, but I'm seeing that as a star is born. You're born to be a star, and somebody's been holding you back from being that. The orphan. Right, it's all kind of, you know, it's fitting with what I've said. You know what I mean? They're just, to me, that is identifying this as somebody's mum. And again, I don't like this because, you know, and again, I don't like it, but it is true because I've helped so many male and female people with this in sessions. Yeah. So, and it's, again, it's because it's Cancer Moon and it's the mother, these messages are going to come out stronger. I may actually try and find that one from ages ago. I remember it well. It was exactly this energy. So it could be that I've channeled that, you know, 6-9 months ago, and now this is actually manifesting where this person is seeing the truth. The lover. The lover is seeing where they were held back from their lover, and all these feelings are flooding them. The thread, look, that's reminding me of the red string of fate, and also the rainbow's reminding me of the Hofi prophecy, which is what I'm about. Well, that's just what I'm about, full stop. And look, the rainbow there. But I feel whoever connects to this, you'll really strongly connect with the rainbow prophecy as well. Like being a part of the rainbow warriors here to create change on the planet. Like again, and it's like, and this is what I'm getting here. A mother has held somebody back. So again, it's either both or it's a bit of both, and it's different. I'm picking up on different things for different folk, but it's like, yeah, it's like a mother has held somebody back from a twin flame, a lover, a divine lover. But also the mother of a child. And if there's no children involved, then clearly that bit isn't for you, but the ring. That you see the rings, the rings about a commitment, about a union. This is a masculine that like knows how connected. Like the red string of fate is all about. It doesn't matter how far you go, you're always connected to this person. Eros, right, I need to look up what that means, but there used to be, where I live, there used to be a club called Eros and Elite. Funnily enough, actually, I think that's right. I think I did bump into, now I can't remember if I bumped into him there once, or if we met in a bar somewhere else, like, you know, we serendipitously met. It was like right after I met him, and then I think it was I was going there with my friends. But anyway, that just came back to me somehow. Right. Oh, the lover, the heart, the beloved, the devoted is what I just went past it. So, and I've just went past the queen, which is always my sign, ironically, but not ironically, for like somebody's like the queen, like, you know, like an interfering mum figure. The village, the fucking village, I just went past in the, right, where is this Eros card? Oh, here it is. The answer me says, love is desire, eroticism, sensuality. Right, my doorbell's ringing and I'm not expecting, hang on, that could be unexpected things happening to you. Wow, so it's important that when they rang the buzzer, right, it was 39 minutes. Something happened at 38, so the ages of 38 and 39 are significant here. I know that is going to be significant because, like what I said, I attract a lot of people that are the same age as me, either 40 or like, 38, 39. So we'll know why. I can't be bothered sort of going on about that. And for Luke as it turned 40. But these are what I've observed through my own life and through helping others. Very challenging years for twin flames. I mean, it'd be interesting if you're older, like, and you're a twin flame, and you like be interesting if you notice that you experienced a lot of like friendship changes and I don't know, relationship things like that. Oh my god, as I'm talking, right, they're pulling my eyes to the picture in New York, so that could be significant here, but it's specifically the Wicked, because it's got all the Broadway things, and they're pulling my eyes to the Wicked, with a witch hat. And it's funny because I was guided something earlier where someone was wearing a hat like that and someone had made a comment, and now so basically, like, there's either somebody, yeah, like, that's what it is, it's witchcraft. Like, but I mean in the modern way of, it feels like, somebody has thrown a spanner in the works here by spreading some kind of rumour or slander or lie or outright lie, or it's, again, and they're saying it's like a rumour, slander, or a lie, or it could even just be like things that are true, but it's like somebody that actually takes pleasure in spreading somebody's business that's going to cause harm and pain. It's basically, this is a narcissist I'm describing. So, and maybe that's why the buzzer went, so that then I'm sitting here. I don't know. They would have turned my eyes around to that, but that's significant in this somewhere. But it was all like somebody's been holding somebody back from, a twin flame. Because listen to this, the lover and Eros. I'm going to read Eros, and it's totally about merging with another. Love is desire, eroticism, sensuality. Though Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? Why are we awakened by love? But basically, that's what I'm getting from this. This masculine has been awakened by their feminine and this love. But I feel like whoever the energies are, it feels like several people like have made this masculine feel like this was just like, that's just something in the past. It's just, one of your many lovers kind of thing. And but this masculine's like, no, because it's like, this masculine, when they get to this point, if they've not already went through this, they've transformed. Like, they've literally transformed. And that's how you know that, like, this is a divine feminine to a divine masculine, because when a masculine actually goes through a huge transformation, through us being separated specifically from a feminine. So that's why it makes me laugh. Like, anybody out there that claims that they're somebody's twin flame, but you're actually with them, and you didn't have like this profound period of growth. And I'm not talking about like, because I can think of scenarios where I've helped people and where this would make sense, where people could trick somebody into thinking they were a twin flame because, like, say you're the masculine and you were with somebody else, and you had a thing with somebody, but like then you'd had to be apart from them for a while. They could claim, oh well, that was a separation and now you're together. But the thing is, you'll know if you're this masculine if you didn't have a huge massive transformation, as in your life like massively improved. Like, so say people that have like been hanging around like people that keep them in a low vibration or keep them in addictions or toxic habits, or just whatever, controlling behavior, energy that isn't divine. And again, this can be male or female. That's how you know that's not your divine feminine, because it's only when you're apart from your twin flame that the pain of missing this person so much and feeling like you need to be merged with their soul. Like, this isn't just about X, I'm just not, I don't know why I'm not saying sex, because I mean, so anyways, just when I remember, but yeah, this isn't just about sex. This is like a strong longing, desire. You'd only know if you're a twin flame. It's like you just feel like you need that to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a soul thing. Obviously, it's a physical thing too, but it's a soul thing, and it's not like lust. But I feel people around this masculine have led them to believe it is, and now this masculine's awakening to the rest of it. They're like, nah, this is real, and actually, that isn't real. So it could even be someone realizing this while they're in something else, or this is what happened. But what makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with a primal longing to merge with another human being. Nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive as separate from, longing to merge with another human being, the other half of your soul. So this isn't just like, oh, I need sex, I'll just fucking have sex with anyone. This is like you're longing for that specific person. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces our otherness. In doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Whoa. Explore the labyrinth with a curious, honest heart. And remember, though the way is circuitous, I can't say that, you've always been led towards its centre. This is definitely the red string of fate, all these analogies. Someone's been led back to their empress, their true empress, possibly after being around a few false empresses, like people. And empress in the sense of, like, this could even be masculines that have, like, children with, a few children with people, right? So, passion, playfulness, sexual health, when light, when dark, madness, projection, obsession. And I feel that bit's going to be about, like, any spell work that's been done by toxic karmic partners, right? But I feel that was enough energy to sort of... I'll put these cards aside to choose for the thumbnail. Yeah, the underworld. And the sword. They're just telling you. This masculine's needing to cut themselves away from the underworld. And look at what I just said. That's how this... I'm getting so passionate, but I'm channeling, like, it's almost, I feel like they're talking through me. I'm channeling this masculine who's saying, I now see that female has kept me, whether this is because now it feels like I'm talking about a romantic connection, but this could still be a female that's like a family or friend, or it could be several people. It could be like a village that's taking this person to stay asleep. But basically, I can see that this isn't my true empress because I haven't changed. Like, I've only started changing when I've awakened to the love of the twin flame, who they now realise is the twin flame. And so this person's like wanting to cut themselves free from whatever they perceive to be the underworld. And the queen, yeah, see what I mean? So for me, that usually does mean like a mum, but this could equally be like a toxic karmic partner. That's one of those ones I don't know what it means, but I'll look it up. The kiss. It's all been about this. People are holding somebody back. Look, from a twin, the mirror. The kiss in the mirror. And it's causing a storm. This person's been spending a lot of time alone, connecting with their own guides. And there's someone that doesn't like it. Again, this someone could be depicting many people, but wow. It's always interesting to me that the Queen card in that deck, it's never like, Queen King as in like the feminine. It's always something not so nice. But yeah, it's a dead end. So if that's about a romantic relationship, this Marshall's like, this is a dead end. This is not my person. This is a strong look. They're not my flame. So I do feel this is somebody that might have even claimed that they were their twin flame. Right, I'm just looking to see what that other one means. There's just random ones in this that I'm like, what does that even mean? Right. Innermost knowing mystic truths. Contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. Oh yeah, so again, that gnosis, or however you say it, this person's getting all the answers. Like, the mystery is being solved. They're getting clarity about who the real person is. And again, I know that some masculines watching this will be like, I've always known that that's my twin flame. I just didn't feel ready for it, or I didn't feel whatever, So just, that bit's not yours then. This is just how it's coming through. Right. Okay, so We haven't, this is interesting that I hadn't even pulled the masculine card, but I do know the Five of Wands is on the bottom, so maybe this is competition. This is like, yeah, fights, competition. Again, and I feel the Five of Wands is coming up because, and I did shuffle these before, but I'll shuffle again. This came out the other day on the bottom. This is what's been going on behind the scenes, and because on the bottom of the deck, that can often be like hidden stuff. This masculine couldn't see that all these people were holding him or her back from the twin flame, the mirror. Like, I feel this masculine would have been like, why would they want to do that? But now they can see that that is the case. Right. Where is this masculine? Now, if the Emperor comes out, that's exciting. Where is this masculine? Well, so also this is good because this feminine is in divine feminine energy, resting, as you can see, she's sleeping on her hand there. If you're this feminine, you're just in a place of, I don't chase, I attract. I attract what is meant for me. I attract my twin in divine timing. And I feel like with the storm sitting here, this feminine knows the trouble that this is going to cause. But it's important that both of you know, whoever is resonating with this, divine feminine, this is categorically, absolutely, none of this is your fault. None of it. I shouldn't even need to take, but none of this is your fault. And divine masculine, none of this is your fault. And yes, even if you do feel you've made decisions that have got you into predicaments with karmic, particularly romantic, basically people that are causing shit, it's all divinely directed for you to awaken, both of you. But yeah, there's going to be people that, you know, try to blame and shame and make you feel like this is wrong. It's not true, okay? I don't know why I'm saying that, but Three of Pentacles, yeah. Like, look, people that are working together to stop you, but this is also about people, this is about you working together with your twin and seeing through this. But I do feel that's people, that could actually literally be someone at someone's work, like preventing, causing trouble. Oh, that's hilarious. Because they just, I mean, it's not hilarious if it's happening, but that is, there's definitely somebody work related to a masculine that's giving them bad advice. Because they just, I watched, yesterday I watched that about last night. That's even interesting in itself because that's about a one night stand that turns into something more. So again, I feel there could be somebody like around somebody that works with them that's like, you know, that's nothing serious, that's not what you pursue. But in that film, it's funny because it's John Belushi's character is just kind of like, well, I'm not going to repeat the things he says, but he talks about women quite derogatory. Do you know what I mean? He's saying it's just a bit of ass, and he says worse than that. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like he's just the typical lad pal that's like, don't get attached, you know, just fucking love him and leave him. And it's a shame because the Rob Lowe character in the film is falling in love and he knows he's in love, but he keeps allowing himself to be manipulated by the toxic pal. So that's going to speak to people too. But again, that doesn't need to be a man doing that to a man. That can be other toxic women doing that to a man, or toxic women doing that to women. You know what I mean? Queen of Pentacles. Now, that's interesting because this is a card for the masculine. I wonder if they're telling us that it is a Queen of Pentacles that's currently holding this masculine up. Because remember, a queen, I mean, she looks like a rather nice Queen of Pentacles card, but a Queen of Pentacles, you know, in the shadow could be somebody that's just completely money orientated. So somebody's like holding somebody back for their money. But because I'm asking about the masculine's energy, I do just feel that this is somebody that's focused on their pentacles, getting their shit together, so they're not quite the King of Pentacles, but they are the Queen of Pentacles. Of course, you could be a masculine that is a woman too, but I'm going to read it from this book. So, generous, caring, nurturing, homebody, good business sense, practical, comfort and welcoming, sensible, luxurious. The Queen of Pentacles represents success in business and financial affairs. Again, so look, the Empress is about that too. The Empress is about abundance. Abundance in many senses. It doesn't need to be that this divine feminine has loads of money. It's just you're really abundant in your energy, and people, so much so that people want to be an energy vampire around you. You know, they want to yeah, basically do that. You know, they want to learn how you do what you do. They want to learn how you don't bother about things that other people bothered about. They want to learn how you got where you got. But it could be that your money is good too, just to be different for different people. But I do feel that there's jealousy around this masculine in business, and that's, you know, why. Because in the film, it's not that that guy is jealous because of the guys. Well, actually, it is a little bit, but both those karmic people in those films aren't a good example, because they actually do end up doing the right thing in the end, but they do both try to. It's quite interesting actually. The woman's best friend sabotages, and the guy's best friend sabotages, but it's from their own jealousy of not having what the couple have got. So that could be very significant in this too. And they do end up seeing that they were a dick. You know, there's a scene where the woman even says, like, I'm a terrible friend, like, you know, and then she tries to help. But I mean, she's already, you know, she doesn't do it as, I mean, it's kind of a comedy, that, but it's a comedy romance. But you know what I'm saying? There could be something in this. I do feel there's jealousy around this masculine, but it's jealousy around their business and also their calling, because remember, it's coming through that, well, all the masculines have got a big calling, but it's I feel it's jealousy about this connection as well. A sensible, practical approach leads to steady progress. This is a card of material abundance and sensual pleasures, but again, sensual pleasures. And look at the Eros has come out. This masculine slowly but diligently working towards an empress. Stability, abundance, nurturing, kind partner, domestic comfort. Like, this masculine's working hard. Talented business person, mentor, colleague, financial security, responsible with finances, good deals. Queen of Pentacles also symbolises independence and success after a long period of effort. The asker's challenging uphill journey is reaching completion. Yeah, that's definitely, like, so if you're the feminine, stay in divine feminine energy, because this feels like a masculine that is basically reaching some kind of completion and working hard. It feels like working hard at their own healing and working hard at seeing through and getting clarity around those that have held them back. So look at that, it was an hour, I knew when I said it. So I'm just going to do a few more cards and then I'm going to bring this to a close. But actually I did want to use the question on one of these cards. Give us a card for the feminine. Oh, multidimensional. Your awareness is expanding, integrating consciousness to become your highest expression of being. Again, just keep doing what you're doing, divine feminine. Masculine. Alchemist, yeah. Look, the Malcolm, somebody could become the masculine's being an alchemist. They're turning these negative situations into a positive. And so I strongly feel like this masculine's done a lot to try and prevent some kind of storm, or, you know, it's like the masculine's been trying to keep the Empress away from all of this, but this masculine's realising if they try, like, it's like basically, oh, this is what they were saying to me last night. This is only going to be alchemized. Like, this pain is only going to turn into a positive, an empowerment, when these twins get together. So it's like when the storm happens and the masculine gets to the feminine for the kiss. It's like in the films when it's like, you know, the kiss and all this magic stuff happens. But it really is that. It's like this person's been working hard, and the last bit is that's what will, you'll be able to come up with the solutions for whatever the problem is together. It's what they call like union codes that come in. You know, it's like this, the downloads can only come in when you get together. But this masculine's been trying to hold off because it's like they wanted the storm to pass. But it's like, you are the storm. Your union is the storm. That's really powerful. But what I'm here to say to you, the guide's saying through me, God, is it's not because it's anything wrong. It's because it's something very right in a world that has got a lot of wrong in it. Once you understand the essence of everything is contained within everything, all things become possible. And this is where this masculine realising it's kinder to themselves to go towards the feminine. Which isn't always the message, by the way, I just want to stress. But look, we've got the Atlantean soul there, and we've got the empath on the back, a word I'm not really a fan of. But I feel what they're saying is, you're a harp of God's heavenly choir, a multi-sensory, highly attuned being. You're a very sensitive, look at all the purple again, purple. You're a very sensitive, beautiful being, divine feminine and divine masculine, but you're a very beautiful empress, beautiful, and I'm sure you are beautiful too, but in the sense of male or female, you're very sensitive and very tapped in. And this is an Atlantean high priest that wants to protect you. Your Atlantean soul brings service to humanity and awareness of universal identity. Right after I just said that this is somebody with an important calling, and this is why everybody's tried to stop them. These messages are fire. Right, so I'm just delivering the message. Right, so now what is something that the feminine is afraid to admit that they want from the masculine? By lying or rips us apart. What I'm taking from that is the feminine just wants the truth. Because of the question that I asked. But also, I've just thought about what I said. The distortion is, this comes through all the time, but there's definitely been people that have said to this masculine that this feminine's lied about something. But they haven't. And this is the clarity that this masculine is getting. I haven't given up hope and a shit. This card, by the way, keeps falling on the floor whenever I walk past it. Look, this masculine felt unworthy. You're a better person than I am. This person feels like shit because they're realising that they believe the lies. As guilty popped out. Look. I feel pain from the damage I've caused. Right, I didn't ask it. Right, so what's something that the masculine's afraid to admit that they want from the feminine? That leapt out. Same card, yeah. See what I mean? Like, that is something that not many masculines would admit until they're awakened, is it? That this masculine's, like, feeling guilty of whatever they got caught up in. Because I feel they got caught up in the lies. They believed the lies. And then they might have even been a part of the gossip and stuff. It happens. But now this is why this person feels like you're a better person than I am, because you wouldn't have done that to me. But actually, I've been led to feel that you were sticking the knife in. I realised you weren't, and it was these people. But you see, because the question was they're afraid to admit that. But look, being away from you has allowed me to gain the clarity. They've got the, oh my god, wow, that's totally the thumbnail, isn't it? Look, clarity, clarity. And the feminine's like, look, I felt like you didn't care, unappreciated. Wow, neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Deep, deep messages. I think I'll just sort of leave it there. Oh no, I won't. We won't make it easy, just because my leg's going to sleep a little bit. Right, so. Right. Why am I afraid to admit this desire? Give us something from the masculine. That's what are the questions. I hate seeing you with them. This masculine hates the thought of this feminine moving on. Now that they've got the clarity on everything. I really do care, even though I don't show it. And I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. Oh, what I didn't say was it's going to be Moon in Cancer opposite Pluto in Capricorn. So that is very intense transformation, which if you think about what I've just channeled in this, that's why all this is coming through. So I'm still healing. When I pull away from you, I'm afraid of being hurt. It's nothing you're doing wrong. Please don't take it personally. You're doing everything right. And this is what's come through. This person, this isn't everyone's today, but if this is yours, like, somebody has felt like this a long time. And it's kind of been instilled from when they were young that they're not good enough. And that's what they're healing. But you're always on this person's mind. And you're a huge driver of what's making them stick at it, stick at the healing. Which is why that stuff came, I love all that stuff that came through about that. That's how you know who's the person's divine. If there's ever a query around somebody that's claiming they're a feminine, if there's ever a query around a few people that could be somebody's twin flame, that's how you know. If somebody's going through that huge transformation and they're apart from their person, but they're with somebody else, the person they're with is not the twin flame, it's the person they're apart from. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, if somebody's with someone, they'll start to get the total ick about them. They'll wake up to who they really are. It's like if you've already went through that, if you're the feminine, which a lot of feminines have, it'll whoever that happened to you. So if it happened in love, you could have thought you were in love with someone or thought you really liked them, and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck did I ever seen this person? Like I could definitely think when that's happened to me. And it's like it was like to me it was like waking up from I was living out a past life with when that specifically happened to me. Yeah, and it was just like I wanted absolutely nothing to do with the person. So that's how this person's going to feel. But that's also happened with friends, where it's like you thought the sun shone out of somebody's ass, and then the veil lifts, and you're like, wait a minute, that is not how you treat a friend, let alone a better. Like, what the fuck's going on here? And that could happen with many people around you. And I feel this has happened to that masculine. Yeah, look, I'm understanding, I'm facing my truths, I'm going within to become a better person, I know of a purpose here, and I want to be able to work on that. Everything I said, I'm growing up, and it's because God's speaking through me. I get attention from others online, in person, it does nothing for me except boost my pride and ego. I'm stepping away from all of this because it's no longer important to me, but that's about this person's realising that they're growing up, they're changing, they're healing, and it's because they want to for the feminine. They're doing it for themselves, but the driver is the feminine, and it's not the controlling energies that are trying to keep them back. But I did say try to keep them, so that sounds romantic. But feminine, oh, that leapt out. Remember what I said about telepathy? We talk so much telepathically, it'll feel so natural when you're really here. With all this Venus and Scorpio energy, that's very much what I call actual telepathy. If you know, you know. You just know when you feel your person around you. And that way, it very much links back to what I said about the yearning to merge with the other half of your soul. I'm tempted to be like, it's a wee bit different from what in a hag. We'll rhyme the word with hag. You know what I mean? It's not just, oh, I'm wanting a hag. It's I wanted to unite with the other half of my soul. That's quite funny. In a crowded place, I'm always wondering if you're near. And the intensity between us is overwhelming for me too at times. I think that's about what I just said. Because Venus and Scorpio does make it. Venus and Scorpio is like Romeo and Juliet love. It's like, I want this person, but it's forbidden. And I mean, this definitely feels like the vibe coming through here. But I've got to have them. I can feel you thinking about me. Again, look at what I've just said. I do think it's about that. But I wonder why you want to spend time with anyone other than me. But this person, I don't think they actually want to. I think they're living a lie, is what I've got from the cards that have come through. I just thought I miss you. Destiny is taking us down other different paths, but it was in reverse. That's what we like to see. So yeah, it took this masculine down a different path to learn the difference between karmic people and divine feminine. And now they know, they've got the clarity after reflecting. Oh my god, right, what the... That's crazy when that happens, isn't it? I have sexual fantasies about you. So that's just confirming what I just said, obviously. Doesn't seem appropriate to say God speaking through me, but it's so true. You're the person in my dreams. So yeah, I really do feel this would have spoke to you if you've had... well, I don't just feel it's that kind of dream. I feel it's you literally connecting in the astral with your person. And I feel if this is yours, you've had the strong indication that that's about to be physically. Or you've had the visions of when that is physically. I don't mean like, well, it could be like that, how do I know? But it's kind of like, it feels very real is what I'm saying. This feels very real. Like this person knows that whatever they've saw visions of is about to be real at some point, even if that's still months away. And that's what's, yeah, look, long distance. But that's why it feels like, and remember, this can manifest whenever. I'm just channeling the energy. Like a bit like when I said I channeled the similar energy to this 6-9 months ago. And even 6 and 9 months ago, even a year ago. Particularly about the mother figures and stuff. But yeah, it feels like it's, when this person gets to this point, they're going to do something about it. Because it's just, They can't stand the distance. There's something I'm hiding from you. There are things that this person's hiding from you. Their feelings being the big thing, but whatever the interference has been as well. And I didn't mean what I said. And I can't stand the thought of you with someone else. Remember I already said that? They hate seeing you with them. Because they're getting visions. It reminds me of an after when Harding keeps getting visions of Tessa with Robert. When, remember, she's just met this Robert guy. But it's just the prospect that this person could move on. It kills this person. I faced with constant reminders of you. Silent treatment, soulmate, yeah. Your soulmate, your twin flame, is tired of the silent treatment. And I think they're going to do something about it for whoever this is for. Right, and I'm going to end it there on this card. And like I said, if you'd like to book a session, book it in soon, because I'm going to be taking some time off for myself and, you know, time away from just the channel in general, just for a couple of weeks, maybe even just about 10 days. So, or I'll see you when I'm back. You heal by releasing, not suppressing, which is what has healed this masculine. What emotions do you need to feel? Well, this astrology today will help people do that. Look, there's a 29th again, but 29th of August this time. Deep inward journey. You'll be rewarded for the work. How can you alchemize your fear? Right, I'm done. That's amazing. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? The how is in the now. The 30th of September could be significant. That's crazy. Look, alchemist. How can you alchemize your fear? By doing something about it. By closing the gap on the distance. Oh, I didn't use these cards. Hang on. Oh God, oh wait a minute, I've picked up these, feel important too. I promise I will make it right. I will make it happen, you have to trust me. I've changed, I'm moving out my old circle of friends because I don't have the same beliefs or morals. I've changed, I want more from life. Wow. Again, fits for both people. I've already just channeled something similar. Oh look, a dream again. A dream about holding you close. It feels safe and warm in your arms. I never want the dream to end. This needs to be my reality. That is blowing my mind too, because that is very like what I just said. This person's having dreams and visions, and they need it to be real now. Because they don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you now or ever. I just saw, oh look, there's that. Whoa, this is pretty. I have a plan, but you have to trust me. I pushed you away because I was scared. I actually was trying to find it. I just saw I need you back in my life, but I just went back in. Oh, I think I just saw it again. It's, this person hides that. Well, I'm sorry for lying to you. Don't you think that? I feel that one. I don't know. I just always feel the genuineness of that card. This person is sorry for lying to you. And they've not been able to face you. But they're not letting me say I can't face you right now. I think this person is about to face you. Well, again, I know it feels like as you're watching it, but you know, it will get to the point where whenever all of this is coming about, it's going to be difficult, but they are going to face you. But like, they couldn't face you because they did lie to you about something. I don't want to keep hurting you, but all I want to do is talk to you. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to come and fess up. I think that's how it started as well. Look, I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes. And you mean the world to me. And I've never felt like this before. I'm just not good at communicating my feelings, so please be patient a little longer. But I can picture a life with you, and I'm grateful for you because you've helped me to transform. Which is what I already channeled. And I miss you. And I saw I miss you in another deck too. Right, this person could be having money struggles because I just saw that card as well. Or if not, that was a thing of the past and because they've got the Queen of Pentacles. But if so, yeah, however that fits, I am going to leave that there. And yeah, see you later.